Yo, what's up? Good morning to everybody. Last night, I got on for a hot little second, running my mouth, right? Blasted out my mind. I've been hanging out with a few buddies. There was a couple birthday parties, little gatherings, stuff yesterday. People called me last minute. I actually got called to like 3 events, you know what I mean? And then when I came in last night and I'm like drunk rambling through that damn video, as soon as I get off of that shit, my man called me. It's a damn dice game going on. I almost jumped up and ran to it. Y'all might be like, dice game? Cats I know out here, when they shoot dice for big bread. And for years, people would let me get in the dice game because, well, I cheat. And the best way to say that I cheat, I used to collect dice. So I knew, you know what I'm saying, plastic, polymer, acrylic, you know what I'm saying, you name it. Dice I was good with. It used to be a time when I was on Blog TV, I believe. It was Blog TV or Justin TV, one of the shows. I sat down, put the camera on a little table or whatever, and showed I could roll the dice from 2 to 12, 12 back to 2. You know, I ain't did it in a minute, so you know what I'm saying, I know I'm rusty, but I can still natural ball the fuck out of somebody. I can always pull my point back. But people who don't know what natural ball is, off the first row, I can bust your ass with a 7 or 11, damn near every fucking time. So I used to go in dice games and break dice games. My man called me last night. He had some sweet Vicks. I was too motherfucking drunk to even get my twist on. So I was like, nah, man, I can't even do it. But anyway, that ain't what I ain't get on to talk about that. So yesterday it was like I was just everywhere. I'm not no real hanging out type. Every now and then I'll pop through certain little situations or whatever, check people out and slide out, but I really don't give a fuck about what people on. You know what I mean? No disrespect to nobody. It's just I'm not interested in it. You know what I mean? People sitting around fake happy, you know what I'm saying? Fake kicking it, fake laughing, fake joking and all that old dumb shit. And I'm just kind of sitting there like an odd man out just watching everybody. You know, everybody speaking, talking. Motherfuckers like this talking to talk. You know what I'm saying? People posing. Like, it's just, I don't know. When I just look at people, I always feel like, you know how we go to the zoo and you watch all the animals inside the pen and then you see them looking at you and you don't know who's watching who? It's like one of those type of situations. You know what I'm saying? I would came to this little shit. I'm just looking at how everybody acting and it seems natural. It seems ordinary. But I'm like, it seems mad fake. And then like while I'm watching, it seems like everybody can see that I'm watching them. I know that shit sound mad fucking nutty, but that's how the fuck I felt. I'm going to get into it today because I got a few things that I want to talk about. Not all in this. I'm debating on doing a show, but I'm going to get my little thoughts out. This morning I woke up to a few of my loved ones, you know what I'm saying? Like Fair Play started off like 3 o'clock this morning, you know what I'm saying? But all this morning I've been getting these notifications and these little alerts from people hitting me on different, you know, on Facebook, on YouTube, on different shit. You know, everybody with the Happy Father's Day, you know? And I want to say to everybody, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. You know what I mean? It's cool. It's straight. Thank you. Damn, if you say it like that, it's going to be something. Yep. People sitting back, acknowledging, you know, Happy Father's Day. They know you're a father. There's some people that know you're a father, so they'll say Happy Father's Day just because it's the right thing to do. You feel me? Or they think it's the right thing to do. I won't say it's the right thing to do. You got some people that know what you went through, so they say it as an acknowledgement. You got some people that say it because, you know, the fuss is made on Mother's Day, so it's only right. Right? But I'll just assume that people is saying it to me on the level of, you know what I mean? Hey, I mean, people that know me, obviously, are like, yo, I see your struggle. I see your fight, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to tell you something. I don't feel like a father. So I can't take that. I can't take Happy Father's Day. I'm not a father. I'm a baby daddy. got 4 kids. 3 of them, I didn't have no real impact in their life. My 2 oldest girls, I didn't even know about because of stupid shit I did when I was younger. That's why when I hear people online talking about casual sexual, this casual sexual rendezvous, getting pussy, putting priority on just like stupid, like emotionless, disconnected sex, everything that can come behind that. Especially when you like talking to a cat that has like multiple kids and his relationship with them is all screwed up. Maybe that means something to me because my relationship with my kids is all screwed up because of the irresponsibility, not being in their lives, not making a real connection with their moms. Just, life happening, right? So my 2 oldest girls, I didn't know nothing about, And when I found out about them, because to me, the black community is raised on some matriarchy type shit. The females are put on a pedestal and elevated. Black men ain't shit. I personally feel like, one, the anger of not having a father in their life, which is justified. Then that angled, biased argument from the females in their life. It's the dude's fault. Women don't hold other women accountable for like taking responsibility, taking initiative, and doing certain things to ensure the welfare of the child. I see a lot of times women play the fucking victim and then play that, well, I was doing the best I can, when the fuck they really wasn't. So as a result of that, being young, fucking with these reckless women or whatever, having kids with these reckless women, and then like I'm going off on my life and they're raising these kids by themselves and they're stupid bitches. For lack of better expression. So they raise my daughters stupidly. So when I get in tune with my daughters and shit, they have this justified anger and then these unrealistic expectations. Like they're coming at me like I'm some dude trying to court them as opposed to being their father. So we trying to develop relationships and it seemed like I'm supposed to be the cool dude that they know that just drops bread when the fuck they ask about it. They're not interested in building a relationship outside of, this is my dad, I asked for so-and-so, he can provide it. When I get in, I try to build with both of these females and then they give me a certain energy and then they give their family a certain energy, which is to be expected. Then I found out that I was just a ready teller. I was an ATM and shit. I was just like, I'm supposed to just be a sponsor and shit. Well, I took issue with that. Not like on some crazy shit, just like, yo, I'm trying to build with you and you think that what I just got, just endless fucking funds. It's not like that and shit. And then just because my quality of life is different than the one you share with your mom, that ain't my fault. I don't know what y'all was doing. And it's not my position to build a life for you if I'm not familiar with you. Once I'm familiar with not knowing I'm aware, then yeah, I'm supposed to go above and beyond. But if your mom didn't do shit and try to find me or whatever the fuck, how can you hold everything above my head? Well, that's just conversations that a whole lot of guys have when it comes to their kids. So that's pretty much what it was with my daughters. Jasmine, whole thing was basically, like I say, like towards other people. My daughter Jasmine suffers from loud insecurity. She's 6 foot tall, big girl, and she's awkward, and she personally feel like she has to work harder to get a guy's attention or whatever. She just in that ugly duckling phase where she don't feel like she fit in, but she's gorgeous. You know what I mean? So yeah, one of those things. My daughter Ashley wants to be a hood rat. I know other way about it. She don't want to do shit. She want to be on some hood shit. She got it from her, the women in her family on some layup, welfare recipient, work the system. All men ain't shit. Party with her friends. That's what she on. She don't want to do shit else. Real talk. When I met her when she was 17, she was on that. She's, about to be 30. She's still on the same shit. My son, Justin, I was aware of him or whatever, but this situation, his mom was dirty. I was on some irresponsible shit. His mom was dirty. His mom didn't want her family to know how, slutty she was and shit that she was doing. So the main reason why my son was raised by himself is because his mom was running and hiding. That's all it was. She didn't want nobody to know her business. She was running, hiding, playing a motherfucking role and all this other dumb shit or whatever. I had been trying to find him. Then after a while, when I couldn't, before the advent of Facebook and all that shit, I gave up. You know what I mean? Talked to, an old acquaintance. He put me in tune with some shit. I got in tune with them. Same thing. Tried to establish a relationship. Everything was all good with me. Me and Justin. And then his mom started trying to I don't know what the fuck she was on, trying to either work me for money or be in a relationship, sideways jealous of Bridget. So it was like, all three, I'm saying, all three of the women I'm talking about, like my daughter's moms didn't have a problem with Bridget. My son's mom really didn't have a problem with Bridget. It was just, she had a problem with another woman being in my life on some stable shit. If I had been just running around knocking down broads, I'm pretty sure she wouldn't have gave a fuck. As a result of that, my son's mom basically is one of those narcissistic bitches that's always manipulating everybody or whatever. When I came along, got into it with her, I just want to know, my son's grown. I just want to build with him. I don't even fucking want to talk to you. I ain't talked to you in 20 years. I'm not trying to talk to your ass now. Ain't no need to. He's grown. So ever since I've been in his life, well, it's been more than since he was 20, but now that I've been in his life for a minute, it's always this thing. Like my son, he like uses his mom and his grandma. He got a cushy ass fucking life. You feel me? So because of that, his mom and his grandmom cater to him. He don't have to fucking do much, and he uses them. So he plays both sides. When I check him, he cries to his motherfucking mom. His mom telling me, well, maybe you shouldn't be so harsh. Maybe he shouldn't be so fucking soft. He's grown. You feel me? So when that shit started going on and it's more about the women, man, have that shit. You feel me? Now, come to my youngest daughter. Y'all have seen me because I've been on YouTube since she was 2. She'll be 13 come December, right? And this whole time I've took maybe 2 years off YouTube, like all together, like the different times I had these different hiatuses. All of the issues that I'm dealing with, my health issues, the legal issues that I was dealing with, trying to get motherfucking money. Everything, relocating to DeKalb, everything that I do, the t-shirts, all of those shit was for her. I've been working my ass off from when I was doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? I had the little bullshit studio. I get up out of that spot. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't find another spot. I'm in the fucking Red Roof Inn in the goddamn Motel 6. Then I'm in my motherfucking car. Then I'm, you know what I'm saying, renting the spot. You know what I'm saying? Renting the spot weekly. Then I'm in the studio. Then I'm in the 1 bedroom. Then me and B together. Now we in the fucking house. All this shit was for my youngest daughter. For her to tell me a couple of weeks, fuck me. So, if I say 3 times I wasn't in their life, and then when I tried to build a relationship, it was too far gone. The youngest one, I've been with her since the day she was fucking born. And after all these sacrifices, all these trials and tribulations, it's just, hey, it's about my moms, yo. What can I fucking do? You know, for like the last couple of weeks since that shit happened, yo, I've been just like on some lunatic shit. Because that little girl was my motherfucking motivation and my drive. You know what I mean? I did everything for her. I'm lost right now. Painting bikes and shit. You know what I mean? Talking about lawns and shit. Restarting them shoes and all that other shit and all these other little projects. I'm doing that shit to stop from being upset about it. That's why I've been making so many videos. That's why I've been online. I'm supposed to fucking stop, you know what I'm saying, when I sent out the first batch of USBs. I got online and told people how, like, it made me feel weird to send the USBs. I thought people understood. Told people it was taking me time or whatever the fuck because shit was going on. Sending them out in small batches because I felt like people was trying to sabotage my shit and get my music and do shit to me. So I got on this motherfucker time and time again trying to explain something. This is going somewhere. For people to come back and play me like they don't fucking trust me because they hear people from LA show and other shit talking shit. So that's what made me say fuck everybody. You feel me? Fuck everybody. I wanted to reach out to somebody the other day. You know what I mean? Because I was just like feeling just completely fucking lost, right? So I called my sister, right? And I love my sister to death, and I know she loved me to death. And I think I woke her up, right? And the fucked up part is I'm always there for everybody, no matter what the fuck is going on with me.